Oh, music's already over. Hi guys. Cutting it a little close to probably not gonna run for too long. Haha, I have been playing Elden Ring. So much Elden Ring. I don't even know what I'm really doing in it. I wanted to try a, Legend of Zelda cosplay. That's a little late, but I'll still do a little stream. A little something going. Just as long as the game functions. Today, I got to look around and see the basement of my house. It has been, actually for as long as I lived there, as I live here, the basement has been filled with kind of junk. Took a bunch of it out. I'm walking there now. There's actually so much space, I can actually store things.
Hi there.
Was there something I was doing at town yesterday? I think I was just selling stuff. Last time I got a migraine and stopped. I'm actually thinking we could renovate the basement. It was actually Ray's request. Or suggestion. There's a lot that could be done down there, but there's enough room to make a pretty functional extra room for some sort. We're thinking crafting chamber or something like that. You know, like craft work, sewing, maybe even put a 3D printer down there. I'm letting him corrupt me in his ways. First 3D printing, then painting. What has the world come to? I am really not that big into tomorrow. But, okay, cool. Marita's had me do some painting minis for him. I don't really like it very much. I think the tininess of the object makes it infuriating to get details in. That's to say, I'm unskilled at it, and I don't really want to get better. But there are less effort things that can be done in mass scale, and those are pretty fun. Crowhaven. Ow. Ow! Cut that out! Warhammer fans hated that. Fighting this thing is infuriating. Okay, put that out of the way. I hear battles. There you go. I will admit, I kind of preferred having a, ranged lightning spell. Lightning seems to be the element I go back to the most. I guess since I'm here, I may as well explore. Stealth Archer build is still meta. Not surprising, honestly. Almost like that's kind of just how humans have survived for centuries before modern technology. Ooh, valuable stuff. I'm glad I interacted with that one particular coffin. That wolf has a wooden spoon. Why? Burial balls. I'll come back to that. Yay, grave robbing! Need a key? Preposterous. Where's that wolf? Maybe he ate it. No. Vampires? What is the spell I have on? Flashbolt. That's a base spell. I didn't make that spell, did I? Elven arrows. Ornament so short. Mithril greaves. Ectoplasm. No, ghosts are usually strong against rocks. But did I already make a full loop of this area? Let's see if we can get this one. Oh! Damn! Damn! Resorting to magic again. I'll be honest, I'm probably never gonna get the hang of this minigame. I'll just have to make the strongest spell. Check the local map and see if I'm missing anything. No, I've made my rounds. But I missed one of the vampire corpses. Maybe it had... I see no key. Where am I to go then? So as mentioned earlier, I was playing Elden Ring. I've played it a lot over the past few days. Yet, I don't really feel like I'm progressing all that much. I mean, I know I am progressing. I beat, Godric and Renala. It's just that throughout that entire period, I don't feel like I got all that much significantly stronger. I am on a short sword build, so I shouldn't complain about low damage, I guess. I guess I've just been finding damage lacking. Since I am complaining about low damage. Hi, Ken. We are playing Oblivion. I can't find the key to that door, so I guess I'm just gonna bail. Down the tap. Ow. So, just the statue then. Okay. I don't really know where I'm going right now. Kinda just wandering. Hello, Baron? Hello, Governor. That was a stretch, I'm so sorry. Already been here. So where should I go next? Let's do a quest. This quest, my old nemesis. Hopefully I can keep these schmucks alive.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm afraid I have no time for small talk, friend. Goodbye. Why isn't Father? What do you mean he's not coming? He told you... I'm afraid... He's not coming with us? I think I understand, and it is... You would join us, though there's no...
Okay, so we already started this, like... I think this was in, like, part 2. Or 3. Are you guys ready to save your farm yet, or what? I'm kind of just picking flowers here. Don't want to move with any urgency, do we? No, we don't want that. Gotcha. Oh, hey guys, look at all this damage! Wow, the goblins really raided these fields, huh? I mean, I barely see anything usable here. Let's get them.
Stay focused. Watch your backs and be careful.
Let me get a detect light so I can tell where they're coming from.
Antis, are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go! Defend yourselves. Here they come! What's the matter?
Hopefully I can complete this one without killing them. Or otherwise just enraging them.
I'm just warming up. You pathetic worm! What's the matter? Getting tired? Show me. I'm on your side. Let's get this over. You'll never take me down.
Hooray!
We beat them! We slaughtered them all! Did you see? Did you see how well I fought?
Yeah, you didn't die this time. Well done.
Let's go see my father and let him know of our victory.
For once, they actually didn't get right in front of me as I was swinging my sword. And the goblins didn't kill him either. I call that a win. And I got to make off with most of their harvest. Watching original Dragon Ball, we keep getting this plot point of like, oh, please help us, Goku, these bandits have robbed our village and taken all of our food. And then 20 minutes later, it's like, oh, thanks, Goku. We were really starving there. Like, oh boy, so am I! And thus the problem repeats itself. Where was this guy's... Aren't these guys' dad again? Think he was in a bar? Definitely not Fighters Guild.
You have to admit, this is a good place to live. Friendly folks, I think.
River Watch for sale, huh? Welcome. Well, I finally did that quest that has been bugging me since almost the start of the game. Oh, right, I have a quest marker. I finally did the tutorial quest. No, I did the killing field. The one with the goblins and shit. Oh, I suppose I'll wait till morning.
Greetings.
That Hunditar sure knows his way around this area.
It was on the shithole.
You're back, and you've brought my sons with you. How wonderful!
White, dark, or milk? White, dark, or milk chocolate? I am quite partial to white chocolate, actually.
Foul things. They deserve the death you brought them.
Damn.
Lots of dogs in this town. Lots of sheep, too. Of course, I prefer the taste of sheep. Yes, it's quite odd. Raynal, who I've bumped into several times in Coral, acted like I was a complete stranger. Also, he seemed sober, which is a refreshing change. Usually Raynal is stumbling around Coral drunk as can be. Very odd, but then it's really none of my business. My boys are safe. Oh, thank you. Thanks so much for sticking with them and helping a foolish old man. Please, take this. I won't be needing it any longer. My battles are over. I plan to live out my days on the farm in peace and quiet.
Sure.
Good day.
Oh. Oh. Ooh. Cool sword.
I got nothing.
It says it's worth like 922 base. Now, where were we? I think I'd like to do a little main quest. Actually, I should sell stuff first. If you're in a pinch, I could pawn the sword. I want to keep the sword, though. I'll probably sell it eventually, once it's, like, outlived its use.
Hi there.
Hello. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Wait, no, that has a full charge. This, I can finally sell. It's time to retire the longsword of Sparks.
You drive a hard bargain. That's a good deal. You've made a good bit of gold. Tell your friend. Let's get to training.
Armor? That's cheap.
Knowledge is the key. Let's see what we've got here. Farewell.
That freed up not as much space as it's open. I'll take a light armor, right? That's...
Hi there. What's new with you?
So next. Right, main quest. Oh! Shadow Banish wine. Did I drink that already? Oops! I drank a quest item to free up space. Well, I'm sure I'll find. Talk to Joffrey. Okay. Cloud Ruler. Let's walk there. Some people claim these games are more fun without fast travel. I don't think I agree, but it is robbing yourself of potential encounters a lot. Listen to me. Let's just go right there. So you're just standing, like, right in front of the entrance. Excuse the fuck out of me? Tornado warning! Sorry?
It is good to be back here. It raises my spirits just to walk these ancient halls again. We will prevail. We must prevail.
So the king. The amulet.
You're right. We must try to recover the amulet before the enemy takes it out of our reach. You should go back to the Imperial City. Boris may have learned something about the assassins. You'll find Boris at Luther Broad's boarding house in the Elven Gardens district of the Imperial City.
There's a lot I can ask him
Give
about.
my warm regards to Boris. Tell him he should not blame himself for the Emperor's death. He did well to send you to me.
Gotcha. I have heard this game described as a worse version of Fallout 3. I understand that a little bit. To be fair, most of these games are in the same engine. That said, Fallout 3 is a worse Fallout 3. We all know the best Fallout 3 is New Vegas, right? I mean, even still, like, New Vegas is super popular, but the gunplay in it's kinda garbage. It's one of those games I don't play unmodded. How do you compare Fallout to Elder Scrolls? Same company. It's still hollow. Enemies nearby. I'm gonna go to the Imperial City anyway, I may as well back to another spell.
I'm so happy to see you I could burst!
I get that a lot, lady.
Well met.
What to do? Oh, yeah, such a wide selection of stuff to choose from today. 75 for that. $40? Okay. This can be... I'm very creative, I know.
What did I do?
Let's also make a fireball spell. No, wait. Melee fire. Call it, Flare Burst.
To deserve this honor.
I am really enjoying the spell crafting. It was worth, like, spending the first 5 episodes doing mage quests for it.
Good tidings, citizen.
I gotta remember to breathe before I talk. Breathe.
Speak.
Honestly, playing this is just making me want to play Skyrim on stream. I'm Twitch is gonna be okay with my body mods. They technically don't show anything. Emperor Wing. I don't think I've ever been to the...
Good afternoon.
Oh. Yeah, I passed through here once.
What's this about?
Skyrim stream, eventually. I have to finish this game first, and then I might want to play Morrowind. Also, my Skyrim installation is broken. I need to reinstall all my mods. Something I'm sure Swade is familiar with. I had him install my entire mod pack so that we could do Skyrim together, and then it didn't really work very well.
It's you, the hero of Kvatch. This is true.
I see my reputation precedes me. Who said anything about balancing? If I wanted to, I could cheese any encounter just by growing to the size of a skyscraper and crushing everything.
Luther Broad's boarding house. I'm Luther. You want beds or food? See me.
Wait, what?
I don't trust you enough. You too.
Oh, there you are.
Sit down. Don't say anything. Just do what I say. Listen, I'm going to get up in a minute and walk out of here. That guy in the corner behind me will follow me. You follow him.
Ready?
Good. Remember, wait for him to follow me. I want to see what he'll do.
Huh? What? Was that supposed to happen?
I'm being watched.
Was he meant to do that? That didn't look like a guy.
Good work. I am glad to see you, by the way. You just caught me at a bad time.
What have you learned?
The assassins who killed the Emperor were part of a Deirdre cult known as the Mythic Dawn. Apparently worship the Deirdre Lord Mehrunes Dagon. I've been tracking their agents in the Imperial City. I guess they noticed.
The enemy has the amulet.
What? They took it from Joffrey? Things are worse than I had thought.
I found Uriel's heir.
Thank Talos he lives. Martin Septim, you say? We will restore him to the throne. It is the sworn duty of all Blades.
What's our next move?
There's a scholar at the Arcane University. Tarmina's her name. Supposed to be an expert on Daedric cults. Why don't you take that book to her? See what she makes of it. I'll keep running down leads on the Mythic Dawn network. If you learn anything, you can find me at Luther Broad's. May Talos guide you.
Just one question, man. Why do you look like Preston Garvey?
Like I said, she's one of the brains over at the Arcane University. Supposed to know everything there is to know about Daedric cults. I hope you learned something from Tarmina about that book. This might just be the break we need.
Okay, don't get assassinated. Preston is eternal. So, I think these streams are probably a little bit more tolerable with the quiet keyboard plugged in. I didn't really want that noisy keycap in the first place. That's kind of part of the reason why I didn't get a mechanical up until now. But hey, there's always this half keyboard. It's serviceable. Probably use the full one for other games, though. Where am I going? Oh, back to the Arcane University.
Ah, you must be the Arcane University's newest addition. Good tidings, citizen.
I just remembered. Greetings, apprentice.
Ah, you must be the one I got the message about. How can I help you?
You know anything about the Mythic Dawn?
You know of them? One of the most secretive of all the Daedric cults. Not much is known about them. They follow the teachings of Mainkar Cameron, whom they call the Master, a shadowy figure in his own right.
Speaking of comparing Fallout and Elder Scrolls, I found one of their books.
Ah, yes. Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. Wonderful. You have a scholarly interest in Daedric cults, then?
I need to find them.
Find them, huh? I won't poke my nose any further. Official business and all that. I'm used to working with the Blades. Don't worry. Say no more. In
Okay.
any case, finding them won't be easy. I've studied Mainkar Cameron's writings a bit myself. At least those that I could find. It is clear from the text that Mainkar Cameron's commentaries come in 4 volumes, but I've only ever seen the first 2 books. I believe that his writings contain hidden clues to the location of the Mythic Dawn's secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon. Those who unlock this hidden path have proven themselves worthy to join the ranks of the Mythic Dawn cult. Finding the shrine is the first test. If you want to find them, you'll need all 4 volumes of the commentaries.
Where can I find these books?
Here, you can have the library's copy of Volume 2. Treat it gently, if you please. As I've said, I've never even seen the 3rd and 4th volumes. You should try 1st edition over in the Market District. Phintius, the proprietor, caters to specialist collectors. He may have an idea of where to locate those books.
Okay,
It was so...
so if I know anything from Final Fantasy Tactics, is that when the game gives you a book as part of the main quest, read it. Greetings, novitiate, and know first a reassurance. Mankar Cameron was once like you, a sleep, unwise protonymic. We mortals leave the dreaming sleep of birth the same unmantled save for symbiosis with our mothers, thus to practice and thus to rapprochement, until finally we might through new eyes leave our hearths without need or fear that she remains behind. In this moment we destroy her forever, and enter the domain of Lord Dagon. Reader, this book is your door to that domain, and through you be a destroyer you must submit to locks. Lord Dagon would only have those clever enough to pause. All else in the Aubers claim their... This is unhinged. All else the Aubers claims in their fool running. Walk first heed. The impatience you feel is your first slave to behead. Enter as Lord Dagon has written. Come slow and bring 4 keys. Know that then you are royalty, a new breed of destroyer, whose garden shall flood with flowers known and unknown, as it was in the mythic dawn. Thus shall you return to your first primal wail, and yet come out different. It shall be time be neon and What? It shall this time be neonimbiosis, master akin to master, whose mother is miasma. This is absolutely incomprehensible. Every quarter has known us, and none bore our passing except with trembling. Perhaps you came to us through war, or study, or shadow, or the alignment of certain snakes. Though each path matters in its kind, the price is always thus. Welcome, novitiate. That you are here at all means you have the worthiness of kings. Seek thy pocket now and look. There is the first key glinting with the light of a new dawn. Wait a second. I don't see a key here. Wait, where was I? Night follows day, and so know that this primary insect shall fall alike onto the turbulent evening sea, where all faiths are tested. Again a reassurance, even the usurper went under the lilac before he rose up to claim his fleet. Fear only for a second. Shaken belief is like water for a purpose. In the garden of the dawn we shall breathe whole realities. Enter as Lord Dagon has written, come slow. Wait. Come slow and bring 4 keys. Our order is based on the principles of his mighty razor. Novitiate, questing knight, chaplain, and master. Let the evil ones burn in its light as if by the excess of our vision. Then shalt our knowledge go aright. However, recall that your sight is yet narrow, and while you not have the invitation, you have not the address. My own summons came through a book Lord Dagon wrote himself, in the deserts of rust and wounds. Its name is the Mysterium Xarxes, Aldmaratada Aggregate. Forefather to the wife of all enigma, each word is razor-fed, secret, thinner than cataclysms, tarnished like red drink. That I mention it as all as testament to your new rank, my child. Your name is now cut into its weight. Palace, hut, or cave, you have left all the fog worlds of conception behind. New Mantia, liberty, rejoice in the promise of paradise. Endlessly it shall form and reform around you. Deeds as entities, all systems in only an hour before they bloom to zero sums. Flowering like vestments, divine raiment, born to dance at Lord Dagon's golden feet. In his first arm a storm, in his second the rush of plagued rain. The third all the tinder of Anu, and in the fourth the very eyes of Hadome. Feel uplifted in thine heart that you have this first key, for it shall strike high and low into the wormrod of false heavens. Roaring I have wandered until I grew hoarse with the gospel. I had read the mysteries of Lord Dagon, and feeling anew went mad with the overflow. My words found no purchase until I became hidden. These were not words for the common of Tamriel, whose clergy long ago feigned the very existence of the dawn. Learn from my mistake. Know that humility was Mankar Cameron's original wisdom. Come slow and bring 4 keys. Offering myself to the last daybreak allowed the girdle of grace to contain me. When my voice returned, it spoke with another tongue. After 3 nights, I could speak fire. Red drink, razor fed, I had glimpsed the path into the garden, and knew that. What is this red drink, razor fed? I think that means that he killed somebody with a razor. I had glimpsed the path onto the garden, and knew that to inform others of its harbor, I had to first drown myself in Search's sea. Know ye that I have found my fleet, and that you are the flagship of my hope. Greetings, novitiate. Mankar Cameron was once you, asleep, unwise, protonymic, but I am no more. Now I sit and wait to feast with thee on all the worlds of this cosmos. Numantia, liberty. Wow, that was insane.
Be sure to let me know.
But I know from Final Fantasy in Final Fantasy Tactics, they give you a super important book, like, halfway through the story, and, like, halfway to your next destination, a guy is just like, hey, you have that book, right? Did you even read it? And if yes or no, he's just like, can you really understand the gravity of what you're carrying if you haven't even looked inside? Whatever. Part 2. My destruction skill increased. I can't read the Oblivion language. Whosoever findeth this document, I call him brother. Answers our liberations. Were the slaves of Malbioj that came to know Numantia, cast down their jailer king, Maztiak, which the Xarxes Mysterium calls the Arcane, Maztiak, whose carcass was dragged through the streets by his own bone walkers, and whose flesh was opened on rocks thereon, and those angels who loved him no longer did drink from his honeyed ichors, screaming, little know free will, and do as they will. Your coming was foretold, my brother, by the Lord Dagon in his Book of Razors. You are to come as idols drop away from you one by one. You are exalted in eyes that have not yet set upon you. You, swain to well-traveled, to shatterer of mantles. You, brother, are to sit with me in paradise, and be released of all unknowns. Indeed, I shall show you his book, and its foul and many-feathered rubric, so that you can put into symbols what you already know. The spear of destruction is but milk of the unenslaved. I fault not your stumbling, for they are expected at giving grace by the oils. I crave not your downfalls, though. Without them you might surpass me, even me, in the coming earth of all infinities. Lord Dagon wishes you no ills, but the momentous, and as he wants, you must want, and so learn from the pages of God this, the ritual of want. Whisper to earth and earth, where the meddlers take no stones except the blood, and blood is blood, and to the cracking of bone, as bone is bone, and so to crack and answer and fall beneath before the one and one. I call you dragon as brother and as king. Hides and of Drew, 7 and 7. Draught of oil, 1 and 1. Circles drawn by what develops. 3 concentric, and let their lower blood fall where it may. A birth watched by blackbirds, hearthfire first. Incant the following when your hearing becomes blurred. In rapture, he who finally goes unrecorded. Recorded, the slaves that without knowing turn the wheel. Enslaved, the children of the Orbis as it is. I got nothing from that. Just absolute gibberish.
Greetings.
We'll meet sometime later and compare notes.
All this talking is kind of exhausting. It's not merchant district.
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
I hear foil on the windows is kind of bad taste in a lot of parts, but if I guess if like, well, I guess if you're okay with it, I don't know if you're renting.
Hello.
Point is, if the homeowner is okay with it, I don't see anything wrong with it. I see people complain about people painting their house purple, as if that drives down property value. Oh, hold on. Hey, what's the hurry?
Rasharad greets you. His brothers are Hasiri and
Oh, you're a
Rashad,
courier.
the Black Horse Curry.
I guess I won't bother you then.
May the wind be on your back. Ever needed cash in a hurry? You should try.
I'm Phintius, owner and proprietor of the first edition. Look around. If I don't have it, maybe I can get it.
I have a bit of a request for you.
You must be referring to Mankar Cameron's commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes, a common mistake. It comes in 4 volumes. The first 2 volumes are rare, but you may run across them from time to time. The 3rd and 4th are impossible to find.
I need volumes.
I happen to have a copy of Volume 3 on hand, but I'm afraid it is a special order. Already paid for by another customer. Sorry. Gwyneth would be terribly disappointed if it was gone when he came to pick it up. So sorry I can't help you. I'm afraid I couldn't sell it to you for any price. I've already promised it to someone else, and my word is my bond.
So who is this Gwyneth?
I don't know him personally, but he was very eager to get his hands on Volume 3 of Cameron's commentaries. Came all the way from Valenwood. As a matter of fact, he's already late for his appointment to pick up the book. Feel free to wait for him if you want to speak to him yourself.
Okay, what about volume 4?
I wish I had one, but I have never even seen a copy. I'm afraid I...
Ew.
We'll see. Is that so? That's really funny. I wish I could say that. Don't waste your flattery on me. That's right, exactly. I'm afraid...
I couldn't get it any higher. More?
Well done. I like that a lot. Don't try to manipulate me. Oh, please. We understand each other perfectly. I appreciate the gesture. How nice. Excellent.
Good enough.
I'd like to help you, but the cost... I would have to try to obtain another copy for Gwyneth, not to mention his disappointment if he found out.
I could potentially get it even higher. Does that even work? I bribed him. I'm hearing a lot of noises outside. Give me a second, I'll be right back.
Day.
It was thunder.
Hey.
It was thunder. Anyway, do I have a scroll? Beguile.
Good day. Very well. I hate to deny a dedicated scholar like yourself. I'll sell it to you, if you must have it.
Wow.
As you wish. That's a very fair price.
Hold
Need a
on, I
book?
can't...
You've come to the right
Wow, I
place.
spent all my money on him.
You got a great deal there.
I guess I'll just have to sell all the scrolls I have.
You've made a good bit of gold. That's more than I'd usually pay. You drive a hard bargain. An excellent bargain. Thank you. Very. I hope you'll keep us in mind for all your specialty book needs.
Silver tongue. And magic. Okay, that settles it. I have got to make my own, charisma spell. I mean, besides this.
You have my ear, citizen.
Charisma.
Just a bunch of thugs.
So. Oh, right, Volume 3. The tower touches all the mantles of heaven, brother novitiates, and by its apex one can be as he will. More, be as he was, and yet changed for all else on that path. For those that walk after, this is the third key of New Mantia, and the secret of how mortals become makers, and makers back to mortals. The bones of the wheel need their flesh, and that is mankind's heirloom. Oath breakers beware, for their traitors run through the mimic paths, runner dogs of prolix gods. The dragon's blood have hidden ascension in 6,000 of years of the ethereal labyrinth, which is arena, which they yet deny is oathbound. By the book, take this key and pierce the divine shell that closes the mantle takers. The skin of gold, scarab a Arbex. Woe to the oath-breakers of the skin of gold. The Zarces Mysterium says, be fooled not by the forlorn that ride astray by the roadway, for they lost faith, and this losing was caused by the Aedra, who would know of no other planets. Whereby the words of Lord Dagon instruct us to destroy these faiths. Eat or bleed dry the gone forlorn, and gain that small will that led them to walk the path of Godhead at the first. Spit out or burn to the side that which made them delay. Know them as the Nemoli. Every new limb is paid for by the underknown. See, brother, and give not more to the Hydra. Reader, you will sense a shadow choir soon. The room you are in right now will grow eyes and voices. The candle or spelllight you read this by will become gateways for the traitors I have mentioned. Scorn them and fear not. Call them names. Call out their base natures. I, the Mankar of Stars, am with you, and I come to take you to my paradise where the tower traitors shall hang on glass racks until they smile with the new revolution. That is your ward against the Nemoli. They run blue through noise and shine only when the earth trembles with the eruption of the newly mantled. Tell them, go, Gartok, al Nem. God is come. Numi mora, num dale nim. Once you walk in the mythic, it surrenders its power to you. Myth is nothing more than first wants. Unutterable truth. Ponder this while searching for the fourth key. Understood laws of the arcanature will always fall away like heat. First tower diet dictate. Render the mutant bound where he may do no more harm. As god of the Muntus, alike shall be his progeny, split from their divine sparks. We are 8 time 8 exarchs. Let the home of Padme see us as sole exit. King, those who know it can reshape the land. Witness the home of the Red King once jungle. He that enters paradise enters his own mother. Alma Ruma, the Orbis endeth in all ways. Endeth we seek through our dawn, and endeth. Falter now and become one with the wayside orphans that feed me. Follow, and I shall adore you from inside. My first daughter ran from the Dragonite Road. Her name was Ruma, and I ate her with no bread, and made another, which learned, and I loved for that one, and blackbirds formed her twin behind all the same. All time. Formed her twin behind all time. Starlight is your mantle, brother. Were it to see by and add its light to paradise. That was also incomprehensible. Wait, so what am I supposed to do now? I should wait for Glenis to come to the store and see why he wanted it. Okay.
A coin for an old beggar.
Look tired, my friend. Hope you're
How goes it? What do you want?
What's this? What do you want with this book?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm still very angry at Phintius. He promised me he would get one for me. I came all the way from Valenwood for it.
I'm looking for volume 4.
What makes you think that I know how to get it? And why would I tell you even if I did know?
The Mythic Dawn is dangerous.
The Mythic Dawn? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about any cult.
You're in way over your head.
Oh, really? You think the Mythic Dawn is the first Daedric cult I've encountered? I'll have you know that I visited the shrine of Shea Gorath during the Festival of the Mad. I've spoken with Hermaeus Mora beneath the full moons.
They killed the Emperor, you fool!
What? The Mythic Dawn were the ones? You have to believe me. I truly had no idea. I knew they were a Daedric cult. Mankar Cameron's views on Mehrunes Dagon are fascinating, revolutionary even. But to murder the Emperor, Mara preserve us.
You better tell me what you know.
Yes, of course, anything to help. I really know very little. They contacted me. I suppose they learned that I was looking for the 3rd and 4th volumes. I never actually met any of them, I swear.
I need the 4th book as well.
You can only get Volume 4 directly from a member of the Mythic Dawn. I had set up a meeting with the sponsor, as he called himself. Here, take this note they gave me. It tells you where to go. I don't want anything else to do with the Mythic Dawn.
Understandable.
Good morning.
That's right, that's the note they gave him. Your interest in the writings of the Master has been noted. You are taking the first steps towards true enlightenment. Persevere, and you may yet join the exalted ranks of the Chosen. If you wish to continue further down the path of Dawn, you will need the 4th volume of the Master's Commentaries of the Mysterium Xerxes. It can be obtained only from a member of the Order of the Mythic Dawn. As your designated sponsor, I will pass on my copy to you if I deem you worthy. Study the first 3 volumes of the Master's writings. Look for the hidden meaning in his words as best as you are able. You're ready. Come to the sunken sewers underneath the Elven Gardens in the Imperial City. Come alone. Follow the main tunnel until you reach the room with the table and chair. Sit down. I will meet you there and give you what you desire. Oh. So where are the Elven Gardens? I guess just follow the quest marker. I guess we're going to the boarding house?
You're not easy to get hold of. What have you found out?
Oh, right, yeah.
This just might be the break we've been looking for. Good work. We need to get that 4th book, then. If Tarmina is right, we can use these books to locate the Mythic Dawn's hidden shrine. Let's go. I know that part of the sewers well. They'll pay for the murder of the Emperor. Now that we know who they are, it's only a matter of time. The sewers run underneath the whole Imperial City. There are access points in every district. The Blades have occasion to use them in our undercover work, as well as a means to move around the city without attracting attention.
Okay, let's
Follow
go.
me. I know how to get to the part of the sewers where we need to meet the sponsor.
Well, he said come alone. I don't think they'll enjoy me dragging along in a pen.
Speak.
Good morning. Did you know you can officially complain about the merchants?
Venetia may have the worst club in Cyrodiil. I understand taste of nothing ever comes.
Getting tired already.
Stick together! Stick together! Look out!
So I guess this one? Got it cut off at the hour and a half mark, actually. Maybe like 20 more minutes. Following Boris is getting a little tedious. It's just one of those instances where they rarely add checks to see if you're ahead of them. Boris. I'm just gonna actually have to follow behind him, aren't I?
This one's mine! Follow behind you if that's what it takes. Scout ahead first, though, so you don't die. It's just crabs and rats down here. I could have completed this dungeon already if I could just go by myself. Father Julie's basement. Dungeons. Alright, the room with the table is just through this door. I always wondered who put it there. I happen to know that if you go up the stairs there, you can get a vantage point on the meeting room. I think I'd better be the one to handle the meeting. You'll be my backup. Keep watch from above in case of trouble.
I'll meet the sponsor.
No, it should be me. I have a blood debt to repay these Mythic Dawn assassins. Besides, I've trained for this kind of thing my whole life. Very well.
I'll do it.
Your way. Be careful and remember, we can't leave here without that book. It's our best chance of getting the amulet back.
I'm ready when you are.
Listen, I may not survive this, but if I don't, you must. must recover the book and find the Amulet of Kings.
I understand. We'll do it together.
I'm glad to have you at my back. Okay, let's do this.
Here goes nothing.
So, you want to become one of the chosen of Mehrunes Dagon. The path of dawn is difficult, but the rewards are great. I have the book you seek. With it and the Master's 3 other books, you will possess the key to enlightenment. I told you to come alone! Brothers, kill them!
The dawn is breaking.
Only the chosen will survive.
Don't you die on me!
That's 3 more that won't be reporting back to their master. That could have gone smoother. Can't say I minded killing a few more of these bastards, though. Get the book and let's get out of here.
I saved
I'll
Boris.
see you back at Cloud Ruler Town.
Reign of Shadows. Interesting. Oh, cool. Reign of the North. Dire Wound. Well, I have the 4th book. Let's pop it open. This is just a reading stream. May the holder of the 4th key know the heart thereby. The Mundex Terrain was once more ruled over solely by the tyrant Drew kings, each to their own dominion, and border wars fought between their slave oceans. They were akin to the time totems of old, yet evil and full of mockery and profane powers. No one that lived did so outside the sufferance of the Drugs. I give my soul to the magma gay, saith the joyous in paradise, for they created Mehrunes the razor in secret, in the very bowels of Lig, the domain of the upstart who vanishes. Though they came from diverse waters, each get shared sole purpose, to artifice a prince of good, spinning his likeness in random swap, and imbuing him with Oblivion's most precious and scarce asset, hope. Deathlessly I intone from paradise. Mehrunes is the thief-taker, Mehrunes God's body, Mehrunes is the red, arms that went up, new mancha, liberty. Deny not that these days shall come again, my novitiates. For as Mehrunes threw down Lig and cracked his face, declaring each of the 19 and 9 oceans free, so shall he crack the serpent crown of the Cyrodiils and make federation. All will change in these days as it was changed in those, forthwith by the magic word Numantia, a great rebellion rose up and pulled down the towers of Kim-El, Gargic, and the Templars of the upstars were slaughtered, and blood like dew from the upper wards down to the lowest pits, where the slaves with manacle faces took chains and teeth to their jailers, and all hope was brush fire. Your dawn listens, my lord. Let all the Orbis know, itself to be free. Mehrunes is come. There is no dominion to save free will. There is no dominion save free will. Suns were riven as your red legions moved from Lig to the hinterlands of Chill, a legion for each get, and Kuri was thrown down, and Jaff was thrown down, and Hormagil was crushed with cold salt, and forevermore called Hor, and so it shall be again under this time of gates. Under the Myers, Malbioj was thrown down, that old city of chains, flaked in newborn warmth and set free. Galg and Morgal were thrown down together in a single night of day, and shall it be again under the time of gates? Nothing but woe for NRN, which had become the pit, and 7 curses in its brew, the Verme ni Mok. But for it, the crusades would be as my lord's creation. Get by the gay, and do as thou wilt, of no fetters but your own conscience. Know that your hell is broken, people of the Orbis, and make new mantra, and praise the new mantra, which is liberty. Every single one of these books is completely incomprehensible. Whoa! I don't suppose there's a key somewhere. Oh, hey, a second copy of the third book. Expecting one to just have chicken or eyes in it. I can't open this lock. I can't open it. Oh no. I mean, these books are rare, I'll take them. Base Reign of Nihilism. Neat. Well, I suppose I could, just try to lockpick it. Ah! Damn. Ooh. Ooh. Damn. I'm out of lockpicks. I hate this minigame. It's not even fun. I know how to do the lockpicking minigame. I just hate it. It's not supposed to be orange. Let's see if I can do this one. Got it. I could pick easy locks to grind up my skill a little bit, but I'd still have to have lockpicks. Once I get my hands on the skeleton key. I don't know if I want to do that quest this playthrough. Silver Warhammer! Goblins seem to drop a lot of lockpicks for some reason. Silver bow. That could sell for a bit. My god. Wait. Open that back up. Suppose that opens this. No. Or does it? It does not. Was not aware just getting out of the sewers was gonna be a headache too. All of these rooms look exactly the same. Alright. Thanks for coming by. I am on. This is what I'm talking about. Well, we'll just have to exit this way. Alright. Well, here. Crap. Also crap. Please don't be home. Exiting someone's house is not a crime. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Thanks for coming, guys. I'll do this again sometime soon. I just kind of wanted to get a stream in before the end of the week. Really speaking, I should be doing this more often. I just, I have a life.